this week we're talking about ethics. And, as we talked about last week a little bit, you've already encountered ethical dilemmas in all likelihood at your practicum or really in other working environments. It's not just social work that deals with ethical dilemmas. But an ethical dilemma, so just to define it, it's a situation where we struggle to proceed and make a decision based on the information we have available. So Garthwaite defines this as a situation where we have two or more ethical obligations at the same time. So, for example, that would mean balancing a client's right to confidentiality and our responsibility to protect clients from harming themselves or others. So in that case, we have to make a decision, and when we make that decision, we will be making a choice, choosing one obligation over the other. And so it's really important that we begin, especially early in our careers, thinking about what guides us ethically and how to make these decisions. So I have a podcast for you. It's about the relational model for ethical decision making. So it talks about balancing relationships with clients, colleagues, and using supervision to make ethical decisions. So it's important to know that as you're making ethical decisions, this hasn't been, you're not the first person to do it. So your supervisors, the people in your practicum setting, other peers in social work are there and able to help support you as you begin to sort through these decisions. And it's important to explore those supports. So thinking about that, I would like you to read Chapter 12 and join the forum using Barsky's model to describe how you might face this dilemma. So I've created, there's an ethical dilemma there on Moodle. And actually, it was created by Kat Werner. And I'd like you guys to take a look and post what your response to this ethical dilemma might be based on Barsky's model. So using that criteria, respond to the ethical dilemma that's posted. And again, remember that your project is due on Sunday. If you have questions, please feel free to email or post questions on the general questions forum. Also, your responses to the ethical dilemma forum are due Wednesday, and there's 2 responses to each of your classmates. I hope you guys have a great week. I think ethical dilemmas always kind of create a little bit of worry or anxiety as you start really unpacking them and feeling that tension and experience of stress between weighing out 2 sides and making a choice. But I think it's really important to experience those feelings of tension and begin to think about ways that you can begin approaching those things and allowing that sometimes in our work we experience some feelings of conflict between competing priorities. So good luck and enjoy this, I hope. Thanks so much.